Everybody come and see. I say come and hear. I don't carry and come. Better information, superb advertisement. We no get it right far. Oh, to get update and get informed. Oh, come to Celestial Half Hour. Celestial Half Hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.
We have ADC airline before, but it's ruined. It already kaput. Yeah. And the ADC they form now with kaput. And who are the people in ADC? There is no any normal human being in ADC.
Really?
Yeah, they are all sycophants, mentally deranged people, bastard, excommunicated, and denounced. You get what I'm saying?
Celestial Half Hour.
Look at Atiku. He sold virtually everything. Obasanjo was flying everywhere. They should ask Atiku, what happened to Bola Ige? He was the one fidgeting. They're thinking maybe Obasanjo will give government to Bola Ige. Then look at what happened to Bola Ige. Bola Ige was assassinated. These are the members of APC and the ADC. He cannot leave, they will not take him. Because his leg is in the two places. He's still in PDP. He was the one that brought check to Obasanjo the other day when Obasanjo came from prison. He wrote 9-digit check for Obasanjo. And remember what Obasanjo wrote in his book about Atiku. So the book is still relevant, it's still alive. We should go there and read.
Yoruba TV 247.
Àwọn wàhálà ta ní láti ilẹ̀ náà lélẹ́yìn náà kò sí ìṣòro ní Nàìjíríà olórí burúkú pásítọ̀ ló máa ní ẹ wá jẹ́ ká gbàdúrà fún Nàìjíríà a ní bitumen a ní gold a ní everything gbogbo nǹkan àlùmọ́ọ́nì téèyàn fi ń dèèyàn ńlá ó ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn olè ó ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀ní wọ́n fi kó ìyàwó jọ ó ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ aláàfin àtọ̀ní ìjà wọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ superiority kí la fẹ́ fi ṣe wọ́n sá 100 meter ni àbí lépa wọn pọ̀ so these are the problem.
Baba, this is very brilliant. This is very brilliant. However,
nítorí pàtó sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé o ti múra dè mí mọ́ èmi náà múra dè bóyá kí kọlu ẹ kó scatter bí o ní máa mọ̀ jẹ́ ń bọ̀.
mo rí pé ẹ múra in fact is ever ready. I don't know.
Thank you, sir.
Ẹ̀sà ń bolẹ̀ kó kìíní ìsinú ọpọlọ.
Mi ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ gbádùn sọ́n pé ẹni tó bá ní wèrè díẹ̀ kẹ́yìn kan tó mọ́ ọbẹ̀ sókè àti máa fura. Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Celestial Half Hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.
Tó lọ sójà wọn lọ dóbò ń bẹ ni àwọn Babangida wọn lọ sójú ogun wọn tẹ̀jẹ̀ general Ọbásanjọ́ ojú ogun tó lọ pàápàá wọn lọ pè ní ilé àlè nígbà àwọn Àlàní Akérènádé pé àti win kó máa bọ̀ kó wá torí pé wọ́n wá níbi ọ̀wọ̀ Yorùbá ọ̀kì kọjá ayé ẹ̀ pé wọ́n ló lead wa wá wọ́n lọ pè níbi tó ti ń bóbìnrin sùn kó wá declare pé àwọn Ìgbò ti surrender. That's all. Ọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe mọ ní láti ní kó wà lọ́pọ̀lọ́ ẹ̀.
Celestial Half Hour.
Baba.
Thank you, sir.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sà.
God will help you.
Ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
Thank you, sir.
Ìrìn àjò náà máa bọ́ sí pápápá àwa fọkàn sí pé bí àwọn oṣù mẹ́fà lẹ́fẹ́ lò l'Amẹ́ríkà lọ́hùn ó ṣe wá jẹ́ pé pápápá lẹ padà sílé báyìí sà.
Aláti padà ṣe rí ìkọjá àyè ni pastor àti prophet tó lòun lọ leave.
Ìkọjá àyè.
Ẹni kọjá àyè pátápátá torí iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n rán wa secretary kò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ fún ọ̀gá àwọn pé ẹsẹ̀ ń ro òun because ó sọ ní Deuteronomy 8:18 then Deuteronomy 29:29 then ó tún sọ ní Deuteronomy Amos 3:4, 5, 6, 7 only God will never do anything without revealing to what a prophet. Then Jeremiah 1:1-5 only right from your mother's womb I've made you what? A prophet. go out and prophesy to the people, either they like it or not. So I went to Dublin to do little preparatory for the wedding of my son. Then after that, I moved to London. I preached in London, and then I did the job in London. Okay. So with that, getting to London, I attended to more than 80 people. So after leaving the place, I went to Colabolin. Then the sermon we had that day was taken from the book of Genesis. Genesis 4 verse 10, that I don't know. Then the topic for today, I don't know. The day I'm going to die, I don't know. What will become of me, I don't know. Where I'm going next from here, I don't know. Then after those sermons, then I gave them a message that ever before I get home, Oba Abadan has been given the ticket to come home. Not boarding pass, they have boarded him. So, but before the 10th of April, the 10th of July, Oba Abadan, we died. And they said, sir, and that's how you said about the one of our life. I said, no, I'm not saying you should blow it out of proportion. But after Oba Abadan, the next Oba that is going is Oba Ijebode. Then after Oba Ijebode, because they've made them to enter the plane. They've already boarded the plane. Then the next one is Oba Ondo. Then later, the Oba of Lagos. That's how they line all of them. Then we should pray for Mike Adenuga not to fall terrible illness. Anything from February, he will be fall and die in sickness. So, but it needs terrible prayer. So that's what I told them in UK. Then after leaving UK, I went to Holland, from Holland to Nigeria. So I've been here for the new moon service. I rushed down home for the new moon service. Okay. So getting here for the new moon service, then the sermon for that day is the topic. Respect is reciprocal. Respect is what? Is reciprocal. So that is what, and I see, if you ask me the sermon I preached for a whole year, I will be telling you all those topics, because nobody has ever preached it before. So come to your question. Ìkọjá ààyè ló wà fún pastor tó lóun lọ leave. Then ìkọjá ààyè ló wà fún wòlíì tó lóun fẹ́ sáré sùn. Àbó òun fẹ́ lọ rẹjú, òun fẹ́ lọ tọ̀. Irú kò gbúdọ̀ jẹ́rú tàwa. During the day, à ń ríran. Tá bá tún sùn, àtúnlálàá. So nǹkan tá bá tún rí lójú ìdájí pósí wọ̀nyí sójú àlá láti rí tó ń gbé wá tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Irú ìjẹta ń sìn. In the night, wọ́n jí mi ní aago mẹ́ta nínú àlá yẹn pé kí n lọ wàásù fáwọn Pentecostal. Pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọ̀nyí pé kò lè wọ̀jọba ọ̀run. Pé kí n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Psalm 37. So mo dẹ̀ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n tún ní kí n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ní West bí pé irọ́ ti ba ayé àwọn tó bí wa jẹ́. Níbo láti lè rí òótọ́? A kàn ń wọ́ káàkiri, irọ́ ti pọ̀jù lórí irọ́ lórí irọ́ lórí irọ́. Ìjọba kọ́ ló ṣe wá, ayọ̀lẹ̀ naturally ni. Ẹni tó ń lòun wówó lórí highway kò lè rí. Gbogbo ọjọ́ ta ti ń lo Nàìjíríà láì ní toll gate. Ṣé Tinubu ní ìlú òyìnbó tí mọ́tò bá ti rìn láti state kan sí ìdíkejì wọ́n á gbowó lẹ̀. Then wàá pàdé toll gate, electronic toll gate, wàá jẹ owó síbẹ̀. Then tọ̀nà bá wú níbì kan, àwọn owó wọ̀nyí náà wọ́n kó jọ tó fi ń ṣe ọ̀nà. But Ọbásanjọ́ dé nítorí Dangote owó gbogbo toll gate dànù. Ó ní kí mọ́tò máa rìn falala. Then wọ́n á kó Fúlàní láti Èkó lọ sọ́yọ́, wọ́n á kó kò sí pé bí a máa check wọn ní checking point. Then kò dẹ̀ tó wá rántí nígbà tí wọ́n tún sọ pé security vote láti time 8 years of Ọbásanjọ́. Wọ́n ti fi séèjì kà tó ń fẹ́ ṣe fún wa pé wọ́n máa kó àwọn apààyàn wá sílùú náà fi sí sójà wa pólísì wa air force wa àwọn wọ́n wá ṣe law pé security vote. Then kí ni plan wọn kí lè èrò wọn èrò náà ló ṣe wá jáde. So owó security vote táìmù yẹn òun náà fi ra ticket first class fáwọn girlfriend wọn baby mama everybody káàkiri tó ń squander káàkiri bí ọmọ àlè. Irọ́ ti báyé wọn jẹ́. Now adẹ̀ tó wá délé yìí sìn all local government all governor kò sí governor tí Tinubu jẹ lówó nínú subsidy yìí. But délé tó máa fi bá governor wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní Tinubu ni o kí ni Tinubu fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú governor Ọ̀yọ́ state kí ni Tinubu fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú gọ́fùnà Adeleke tó ń jó káàkiri ṣé ó máa wá mú lọ sí Àbújá kó má jó ni then Sanwó-Olú náà tó tún lọ sọ́dọ̀ Adeleke tó ń jó bí wèrè wọ́n ló ní mẹ́ta tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti wá jíjó mẹ́ta ó wá wọ aṣọ bí aṣọ bí Daddy Showkey ìyẹn gọ́fùnà Lagos State torí kò mọ̀ pé òun lè débẹ̀ orí wọn ti yí so nǹkan tá a bá ibi tá a ti bára wa nìyẹn so it's not the fault of any president ní láìfù tẹ́lẹ̀ ó dàbí ọni tí bàbá ẹ̀ tálíkà tó máa mú lọ sí London tó ní ohun tí lè jáde pé òun fẹ́ jẹ breakfast wọ́n jẹ́rìí ń lé yín ni tó ló fẹ́ jẹ breakfast so that's the problem sir so a ní láti pẹ́ a lè fìlú wa lẹ̀ a lè fìlú yìí lẹ̀ ìlú yìí ò ní problem àwọn ọmọ àlè ló kó problem wọlé
ìlú yìí ò ní problem sir
kò sí ìlú tí ní gbogbo abẹ́ ọ̀run tó ní nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà ní ṣùgbọ́n nígbà táwọn ọmọ àlè ti pọ̀jọ́ ọmọ ọkọ lọ́ngọ́ and when you look at the book of Genesis 25 4 5 6 7 8 ó nígbà tí Abraham ń lọ ó ló pín ẹrù fún Isaac àti Ismail àtàwọn ọmọ márùn tí Kẹ́túrà bí ayé ìjẹkújẹ then lẹ́yìn yẹn again ó jẹ́ tó wá fún àwọn ọmọ àlè tó kù.
Abrahamu sì fi gbogbo ohun tí ó ní fún Isaki
ṣùgbọ́n
àwọn ọmọ àlè tí Abrahamu ní.
àwọn ọmọ àlè ló ti ń rù láti even ẹni tó gbéjọba fún wa lọ Lugard ọmọ àlè ni the father is a Briton then the mother is from India so sori kọ́ ọmọ àlè ni then àwọn òun ló ní pé òun rí ibì kan tí wọ́n pè ní Nàìjíríà then tó wá Nàìjíríà tó wá ní kí kó fún wa ní májà tipátipá ó dẹ̀ tún wò pé ìkà tó ń ṣe fún wa yìí ó máa bẹ́yìn yọ ó ní tá a bá ti wà viable tá a ti wà consistent for 100 years ó ní ká pín yà nígbà tá a máa pín yà ó jẹ́ 2014 nígbà tó bá kù ká pín yà dé àwọn Fúlàní wọn kò tí wọn dé wọn wa mọ́tò lọ sí school wọn lọ kó àwọn ọmọ school tí ilé tí ò ní roof tí ò ní scent tí ò ní everything wọn kún ara múra wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bá wọn sùn wọn ní Boko Haram wọn pèrè àwọn ní Boko Haram kí ni tó ń Boko Haram àfẹ́ education ẹ̀rí pé àbára mu nígbà tí sẹ́ẹ̀tì kan ní ìlú sọ pé wọn ò fẹ́ education àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀tì kan education ló gbé wọn ga education ló gbé Ìgbò ga education ló gbé Yorùbá ga but àwọn Fúlàní ni wọn fẹ́ education then kọ́ máa wọ́n forí légbò náà wọ́n ṣí bọ́ọ̀dà wọn rí lò wọ́n kó gbogbo owó lọ fún wọn kó máa fi ṣe agriculture lórí odò náà ni lórí irọ́ then wọ́n kó ṣu wá fún wa títí wọn jẹ́ ká ṣe farm nígbà tá a tún fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí farm ẹ̀gbọ́n Ìgbòho dé wọ́n tún dé láti Delta wọ́n dé láti everywhere wọ́n tún kó sàárín wa wọ́n tún fìbọn then gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì Buhari tó lọ ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pín ó ní kí wọ́n ju gílẹ̀ bíi ti Mose because he said in the book of Exodus 14 from verse 9 to 14 ó ní kí Mose ju gí ọwọ́ ẹ lẹ̀ then Buhari àtàwọn chief of army staff àti Burutai wọ́n ní kí wọ́n ju igi tó ń fi dá màálù lẹ̀ kán gba AK-47 ẹ máa fi kó wọn láyà jẹ that's all níbi táyé délé ní sọ̀rọ̀ màálù la ṣe sọ ní Nàìjíríà wọn lè sọ̀rọ̀ wọn jẹran ní China tó bá rí ibi tó ń kájá sí tó ń kéjì sí tó ń gbogbo ẹ̀ sí ní China area kan ló máa lọ tó máa rí wọ̀nyẹn and every day in China every 5 hours they raise billionaire they raise millionaire they raise billionaire but here we raise crisis every day break news every day Boko Haram keep 300 Boko Haram keep 40 Boko Haram keep 30 and then when you look at the Boko Haram we are facing now it was started by the Igbo people that's Evans tó bá kí wọ́n ti bẹ́ orí Evans dànù ní táìmù yẹn it will be a deterrent then Adédoyin tó tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fún yàn kọ́ṣọ́ tó pààyàn mọ́ hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ìbá bẹ̀rù ṣùgbọ́n tó wọ́n mọ̀ tẹ́ wọ́n ti lè kó lọ sí court láti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ àwọn tó ń mú nílẹ̀ Ìgbò ń sìn ní Anambra fún Boko Haram Ìgbò gbé Ìgbò pamọ́ then àwọn tó ń mú lóńdó state Ondo Àkúrẹ́ gbé Àkúrẹ́ pamọ́ then ẹni tó ìyàwó ẹ̀ dé láti lóyìnbó ọkọ gbé àna ẹ̀ pamọ́ so automatically they look at it that this is a lucrative business they say Nigeria no problem àwọn ló ní problem fún ara wọn so bọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ then inú àwọn tó wà ní House of Assembly they are godfather of Boko Haram even vice gbogbo wọn pátápátá ẹnu ti kú vice president tẹ́lẹ̀ bó mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ ẹnu ti kú Rufai tẹ́lẹ̀ bó mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ ẹnu ti kú Abdulsalam tẹ́lẹ̀ bó mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ then Babangida tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ Boko Haram pàápàá ó ṣì wà láyé tó kó wọn sínú plane tó lọ jáwọn sí Èjìgbò Boko Haram náà ni nígbà tó select àwọn brains tó lọ waste wọn inú ẹ̀ náà ń wá Nàìjíríà ò ní problem àwọn tó wà Nàìjíríà àwọn tó gọ́ọ̀fù Nàìjíríà ló kó problem bá wa ìyẹn náà fi bèrè ní James 4:1-5 ó ní níbo lógun ti wá níbo ni wàhálà ti wá láàrin ìwà náà ni mediocrity ni àwọn olódo àwọn tó lọ sójà wọn lọ dóbò ń bẹ̀ ni àwọn Babangida wọn lọ sójú ogun wọn tẹ̀jẹ̀ general Ọbásanjọ́ ojú ogun tó lọ pàápàá wọn lọ pè ní ilé àlè nígbà àwọn Àlàní Akérènádé pé àti win kó máa bọ̀ kó wá torí pé wọ́n wá níbi ọ̀wọ̀ Yorùbá ọ̀kìn kọjá ààyè ẹ̀ pé wọ́n ló lead wa wá wọ́n lọ pè níbi tó ti ń bóbìnrin sùn kó wá declare pé àwọn Ìgbò ti surrender that's all. Àwọn wàhálà ta ní láti ilẹ̀ náà lélẹ́yìn náà kò sí ìṣòro ní Nàìjíríà olórí burúkú pásítọ̀ ló máa ní ẹ wá jẹ́ ká gbàdúrà fún Nàìjíríà a ní bitumen a ní gold a ní everything gbogbo nǹkan àlùmọ́ọ́nì téèyàn fi ń dèèyàn ńlá ó ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn olè ó ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀ní wọ́n fi kó ìyàwó jọ ó ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ Aláàfin àtọ̀ní ìjà wọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ superiority kí la fẹ́ fi ṣe wọ́n sá 100 meter ni àbí lépa wọn pọ̀ so these are the problems.
Baba, this is very brilliant. This is very brilliant. However,
nítorí pàtó sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé o ti múra dè mí mọ̀ èmi náà múra dè bóyá kí n kọlu ẹ kó scatter bí o ní máa mọ̀ jẹ́ ń bọ̀.
mo rí pé ẹ múra ẹ ti in fact is ever ready. I don't know.
Thank you, sir.
Ẹ̀sà ń bò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kìíní ìsinú ọpọlọ.
Mi ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ gbádùn sọ́nù pé ẹni tó bá ní wèrè díẹ̀díẹ̀ kẹ́yìn kan tó mọ̀ ọbẹ̀ sókè àti máa fura bẹ́ẹ̀ ni onípáńpá ò fura páńpá ti já ajá ò fura ajá ti jí o baálé ilé ò fura ogún gbé baálé ilé lọ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọlọ́run ó yẹ ká fura ó yẹ ká fura ó yẹ ká fura.
ṣé bàbá ò lọ bẹ lápò ń bẹ yẹn ṣáà.
irọ́ ìbọn ló wà lápò Ọlọ́run ní gbé dání Bíbélì ọ̀rọ̀ ni onígbólóhùn ọ̀rọ̀.
Wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, my people around the world, you are listening to the Nostradamus of our time, Prophet Dr. Marcus Tibetan. The only prophet of our time. You see, he said it fearlessly because he knows what is going on. You could see. Please subscribe to this channel as you are listening to this and share it. Let it go deep 24/7 to them so that they'll be able to know that somebody is noticing or seeing, taking note of what they are doing out there. Baba, when you were not around,
Yes, sir.
there were some political parties, politicians, they came together, they gathered themselves, they named their party, a new party, ADC,
Okay.
coalitions. So they said they want to save Nigeria out of the present mayhem Nigeria has. But rightly you are saying that Nigeria has no problem, but they are the people. So I'm a bit confused. I want to hear more that Nigeria has a problem. But these people gathered together. They said they want to save Nigerians.
Okay.
Wọ́n fẹ́ gba Nigeria là.
Mo gbọ́ Ìgbò, sir. Mo gbọ́ Ìgbò, sir.
Okay, sir. They want to save Nigeria from the present mayhem.
Yes, sir.
And so, are these people real or they are working against the present APC, the present governing body that is there?
Okay.
So, I want
you.
to hear your opinion.
Thank you, sir.
If these are from God,
we have ADC airline. They are not the first person to be tagged ADC. We have ADC airline before, but it's ruined. It already kaput. And the ADC they form now with kaput. And who are the people in ADC? There is no any normal woman being in ADC.
really?
Yeah, they are all sycophants, mentally derailed people, bastard, excommunicated and denounced. You get what I'm saying? Because Atiku has sit down in a waiting chair in Bodilon when Tinubu was in ADC. He was in Abuja, he was in Lagos. He joined the Tinubu's party. Then when you look at El-Rufai is a member of ISIS. He said he went to go and drop money for for Boko Haram to give Nigeria peace, to make peace in Nigeria. Then that was the coalition between Buhari and the rest Fulani around the place.
Ransom.
That was then to go and help us to pay ransom. Then is it the person that wanted to govern Nigeria? He made an attempt to join. He was the one that killed the first Christian governor in Kaduna State. Before he now, what's the name of the first Christian governor in Kaduna State? He killed him with the general because they said they cannot bow down to a Christian. They said they cannot bow down to whom? To a Christian. So at the end of the day, is it the same? Who made us to know? Who brought El-Rufai to the limelight? It was Obasanjo. Oh, it was Obasanjo.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the day, you look his governance. When he was the governor in Kaduna State, no peace. Every day is killing. He's still having a litigation problem. So maybe by next year, February, they will raise up the litigation matter. All the people who are now ganging up, I will be mentioning them one after the other. Wow. There is no human being there. You get what I'm saying? So when you look at it, he killed the governor with Asisa. They brought their jet down. What's the name of the governor? It's
Patrick Ibrahim Yakowa.
Patrick Ibrahim Yakowa. He never, because he was a Christian. Yeah. They never tolerated talking about that, what this and that. Who is El-Rufai? A man that has 2 wives. Then all his first son and second son are members of ISIS. And they finance ISIS from Nigerian money. Then now, they said they are the one saying they want to unseat Tinubu. It's not done. It's not done. Because Tinubu was not the very person that made them not to pick him as a minister. And when they look at his antecedents, they said he cannot be. They said he cannot be. Then go down again. Look at Atiku. He sold virtually everything. Obasanjo was flying everywhere. Then you ask Atiku, what happened to Bola Ige? He was the one fidgeting. That thinking maybe Obasanjo will give government to Bola Ige. Then look at what happened to Bola Ige. Bola Ige was assassinated. These are the members of APC and the ADC. He cannot leave. They will not take him because his leg is in the 2 places. He's still in PDP. He was the one that brought check to Obasanjo the other day when Obasanjo came from prison. He wrote 9-digit check for Obasanjo. And remember what Obasanjo wrote in his book about Atiku. So the book is still relevant. It's still alive. We should go there and read. We are just getting out of trouble. We cannot go back to trouble again with ADC. Then when you look at the one of Amechi, when they were preparing Amechi against Tinubu, they turned for him. A Christian was turned. They turned for Amechi. Being a coup plotter, they were plotting against Tinubu. But Tinubu entered. You remember what Tinubu said in Abeokuta? He said everybody should come as a delegate, not delegate. So they are not going the delegate part of it. And what they do to a criminal is what they are going to do to them. Nigeria did not need the coalition. Nigeria did not need this coalition at all. Because Tinubu will deliver. Tinubu will deliver. When Tinubu was governor in Lagos State, the first 2 years was tough. Then after 2 years, and all the money which the multinationals were stealing away from us and everything, then he said, Alpha Beta. Then they start making the money out. And it's part of the money he gave to Oyinlola to go and contest election. Being a good man. He financed, they used Lagos State money to finance Oyinlola. They used Lagos State money to finance Aregbesola. Aregbesola was a fridge repairer. Is he a member of the ADC? You remember what he said in the book of Acts of the Apostle? Acts of the Apostle 26, verse 13, 14, 15. Only we will never sleep, and we will not go to bed until we keep Paul. No, they were unable to keep Paul. They were unable to keep Paul. Then because he said in the book of Acts of the Apostle 19, from verse 16, 17, 18, 19 to 20, he said, John will know, Paul will know. Who are these people? Who are these people? They can't save Nigeria. They are the enemy of Nigeria. What is stopping them? They cannot go to Tinubu for meeting. That's one. Then number two, Tinubu did not have Godfather. They cannot report Tinubu to anybody. So they will be making noise in the paper every day. They make Arise their palace where they go and say their own. And these are rubbish things. These are rubbish things they are doing. So going to Arise, what will Arise do? They only take your message and circulate your message. Tinubu has the right to proscribe Arise TV. We thought the atrocity they would be committed, but being a listing father, He remained unroughened, unperturbed. Then he left them. Then who are they again? He said, oh, David Mark. David Mark was the one who is orchestrating all the killing in that area. Very useless person. What he did, he was a senator, he didn't win. Well, look at his antecedent. He rigged the election that brought him there for the first time. And he was the frontliner person who kicked against Abiola not to be president. He was the one, he was number one person. He is too full of ego. So proud, so arrogant, so pompous, somebody who has not gone to war. And when you look at all the houses after the Civil War, he was the one that took all the houses. But they believe history will never talk. History will tell. History will talk. There is nothing ADC can do in Nigeria. Who is Peter Obi? Peter Obi did not have school card. You can go to any seminar if you can pay for seminar. That was what helped Peter Obi to wear his out. Then bringing all the Igbo voters card to Lagos. Then he said he won Lagos. Then after winning Lagos, are you president? No, you are still Mr. Obi. He said, I have no shoe. The same word which Jonathan said the other day. He said he did not have 2 shoes. He did not have 3 shirts. He did not have anything with all what he has in Panama. Yes, he was a drug peddler. And go and check his university certificate. The day to people, go to the internet and check. The day he said they hand over the certificate to him was Saturday. No school opened on Saturday in Nigeria. Who is Obi? Who is Obi? Why are you forcing yourself to be popular? Let the people recognize you. Obi should go and rest. Obi should go and rest, proper rest. Amechi was an errand boy to Tinubu in Bodyland. Yes. And there's trouble and crisis and terrible trouble in Rivers. Rivers cannot solve their problem. You remember when he had to pack virtually half of their vibrant young boys and took them to Muslim states and hanged them. They said they are giving them room to go and study abroad. Then here comes, in the reckoning again, they brought back Dikimbo, Dokubo. Dokubo now was a Muslim. How do we come about Muslim in that area? But because they don't know what they are doing. And they gave Dokubo money today is now a chief. Then when you look at all what we are doing, don't worry about the coalition. No tension.
And when it was day,
yes,
certain of the Jews banded together and bounded themselves under a curse, saying that they would neither eat nor drink till they had killed Paul. And they were more than 40 which had made this conspiracy. And they came to the chief priests and elders and said, we have bounded ourselves under a great curse, that we will eat nothing until we have slain Paul. Now therefore ye with the council signify to the chief captain that he bring him down unto you tomorrow, as though ye would inquire something more perfectly concerning him. And we, or ever he come near, are ready to kill him. And when Paul's sister's son heard of them lying in wait, he went and entered into the castle and told Paul. Then Paul called one of the centurions unto him and said, bring this young man unto the chief captain, for he had a certain thing to tell him. So he took him and brought him to the chief captain and said, Paul the prisoner called me unto him and prayed me to bring this young man unto thee, who had something to say unto thee. Then the chief captain took him by the hand and went with him aside privately and asked him, what is that thou hast to tell me? And he said, the Jews have agreed to desire thee that thou wouldest bring down Paul tomorrow into the council, as though they would inquire somewhat of him more perfectly. But do not thou yield unto them, for there lie in wait for him of them more than 40 men, which have bound themselves with an oath that they will neither eat nor drink till they have killed him. And now are they ready, looking for a promise from thee. So the chief captain then let the young man depart and charged him, see thou tell no man that thou hast shewed these things to me.
God has exposed them. They will not be able to do anything. Amechi has heard from Tinubu's plate. Atiku, and all of them, they've come to Bodyland. And when you look at it in the book of Proverbs 17, verse 13 and 14, only any Kenny, tó bá fi ibi sán fún ẹni tí ó ṣe é lóore tó fi ibi san padà.
ẹnikẹ́ni tí ó bá fi
ibi san oore,
ibi kì yóò kúrò nínú ilé rẹ̀.
nǹkan tó dálẹ̀ yìí wọn ò ní lè parí ẹ̀. After Tinubu, Atiku ṣe máa jìyà, àwọn ìdílé á ṣe máa jìyà, Amechi á ṣe máa jìyà, then El-Rufai ṣe máa jìyà. Ṣé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ni? Why don't you allow peace to reign? Kò lè work, sir. Question tó bèrè yìí ò lè work. Níbi tó bá wọ Bíbélì, unholy gang up in the Bible, ó carry dead warrant. Unholy what? Unholy. Nigeria ò ní problem tátìkù lè solve. Nigeria ò ní problem tá Amechi lè solve. Amechi read English. Ní fi English ṣe geology. Amechi ò mẹ́ni kankan ta. Bí ò bá jọ̀rọ̀ gọ́vùnà tó ṣe àti secretary and everything, kò fly first class rí. Owó ìjọba yìí náà ni. Orántí ìgbà tí Tinubu ti ń jà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ politics, time na deco and everything. Orántí ìgbà tí Tinubu wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Abacha, Tinubu wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Babangida, Tinubu wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ Ọbásanjọ́, Tinubu gbogbo wọn ló gbójú ẹ̀ lórí náà. It was learning. Then gbogbo àwọn tí ò gbádùn wọ̀nyí kí náà níbo náà ti learn. Wọ́n fi léèlẹ̀. Atiku bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbọ́ Ọbásanjọ́ lọ sí court. Ó ń set to court. Ó ń set to court. Let me tell you the great secret today. Atiku was the very person that made us to lose the case of Bakassi.
Peninsula.
Yes, he gang up with the French people. But now he cannot set up a refinery. He didn't have brain. He read dispensary, worshiping, and he brought white people in the country, giving them $1 in his university. You see the whole thing? Wasting the money unnecessarily. Look at all the Alimajiris. Of recent now, they've removed the title they gave to him in Kano, in Adamawa. They've removed it. They've removed the robe. So that means the Lord has been battling with Atiku, and the Lord will finish with Atiku. Look at all the meeting he has in Dubai the other day that made them to remove the chief judge of the federation that came from the River States. Because half of the people of River State are co-plotters. They don't even know what they are doing. You know, I told you before I left that Tinubu will pardon the governor. Because if they should allow that place to be burned up, it will not work. Because the man has made history. Once he has made the refinery to work, they will look for another way. They will look for another way to give him trouble. But the Atiku and Obasanjo and the rest of them, they sold the refinery. Then Yar'Adua bought it back. And now the refinery has been what? Is well kept. So that is a credit to Tinubu by his sons. Because your enemy cannot see anything progressing around you. That was their problem. All the people gathering up in ADC and Labour Party, they are all enemy of Nigeria. They should sit down, look, wait and see. It's 4 years. They should wait and see. Even the man is not ready to be 8 years. He wanted to give them a law. If every Nigerian president can do one term for 6 years and leave, he's still on the table of Tinubu, and which they did not know. Which they did not know. Tinubu is not power drunk. He's not marrying a new wife. He's not buying a new car. He's not building a new house. Then what's the problem? What's the problem? He didn't have certificate. Did Abacha have certificate? Abacha was a truck driver in the military, and he rose to general. How does he get it? Then when you look at Babangida, look at Abu Salam. What is the qualification of Abu Salam? He was even putting back on his shoulder as if he's a Catholic. Then when they gave him the mantle, he was the richest president who stole from the national and the state and everything and gave us the most expensive democracy. So that's it. That's it. Unholy gang up in the Bible. When you look at 1 Timothy 1, verse 9, unholy gang up. Unholy what? The gang up which the Lord never knows about. Then when you look at Proverbs 11, verse 21, unholy gang up. Ganging up that is not what? That is not holy. And this man told them in Abakuta, don't come to Abuja to delegate me. And we should warn Atiku not to go to Abuja to delegate Tinubu. We should watch Aregbesola. That was the most stupid Yoruba person I've ever seen. Aregbesola was a bastard, born bastard. Ọmọ lẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń gbé sórí ẹni, ó ti tún padà. Ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ dájú Aregbesola. Nígbà tó wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ará Alhaji Rabiu tó ń jí owó, tó ń fi tipátipá raise àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní London from Lagos State money. Then ó ti gbàgbéra. Ó ṣe kí ni? Ó ti gbàgbéra. Then kí ló fẹ́ dà wọn náà fún ní secretary? ó ti jẹ commissioner, ó ti jẹ governor, ó ti jẹ minister through Tinubu, you know. Kí ló tó wá fẹ́ jẹ ń sìn? Ó fẹ́ lọ jẹ wọnú pósí. Ó fẹ́ jẹ wọnú pósí ni. Oyè ti tán. Tó bá ti fi ẹjọ́ oyè tí tó bá ti ní ó ti jẹ ológbò ṣẹrẹ. Tó bá ti yọ ṣẹrẹ kúrò nínú ológbò, kí ló dúkù? Tó bá ti yọ ṣẹrẹ kúrò lólógbò, kí ló dúkù? Ológbò ti dológbò ń sìn. Owó ọwọ́ wọn ti ń tán. Wọn ò rí Tinubu bá ṣe meeting. Wọn ò rí contract tó máa gbà tó máa ta. Then wọn ò rí gbogbo girlfriend wọn ò lè gbàṣẹ fún ní federal. Òun ló ní wọn lára. Then 1 Timothy. Then out of the Apostle 10 verse 28. Then 2 Timothy 3 verse 2. Out of the Apostle 11 verse 8. Hebrew 10 verse 29. Then Colossians 3 verse 5. Then 2 Peter 1 verse 4. Numbers 14 verse 18. Then Isaiah 6 verse 6. Then Genesis 37, 8 to 10. Genesis 37, 17, 18, and 24. Then when you look at the book of Isaiah 8, 10 to 12, he's talking about unholy gang up. Then when you look at Exodus 14, 14, he said, Tinubu, don't be rough and disturb or perturb. The article you see today, you will no longer see them tomorrow. So what are you talking? I've not seen it. Even in the prediction 2018, that you go and bring it. They say it's going to be tough when Buhari is leaving, because people will see as if APC has bastardized the governance. But with the power of incumbency, power of what? Incumbency, APC will win again. Go and bring the prediction. Then bring prediction 2015. Don't continue what you are doing. So that is it. So when you look at what, then read the Bible for us.
Yeah, in Exodus 14:14,
yeah.
It said, and the Lord said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me? Speak unto the children of Israel that they go forward. But
we should tell Tinubu should continue his job. Because the gang up we are seeing today, some of them are still going to buy casket before the next election. They are going to buy casket for some people because time will report them. Time will what? Will report them.
But lift thou up thy rod, and stretch out thy hand over the sea, and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry land through the midst of the sea. And I, behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them, and I will get me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon all his lust, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen.
That's all. That's all. Then when you look at what happened in the book of Genesis 37, from verse 8, 9, 10, he said, don't allow your family to know your secret. Then in verse 18, he said he told us he's going to that end. Then what the people now said, he said, here comes the dreamer. Let us take him a what?
And when they saw him afar off, even before he came near unto them, they conspired against him to slay him. And they said one to another, behold, this dreamer cometh.
Yes.
Come now, therefore, and let us slay him, and cast him into some pit, and we will say, some evil beast had devoured him.
You see, unholy rebellion. They are rebellious people. Holy gang up. Holy, unholy ADC. This is what will happen to them. Then when you look at the book of that same Genesis 39, that was another plot. Genesis 39, 1 to 5. Then Genesis 39, he said, come and lie with me. Tinubu cannot fornicate again. Tinubu cannot lie again. Then, without opening the page twice, that's what I opened. APC, they said, the party have disappointed and failed the nation. Failed the nation. The opposition party will be tough on them in the next election, but they will survive through the power of incumbency. And this party is going to rule for 8 years. And they've not seen anything. This is the paper.
2018.
I've predicted this 2018 before the gang up. So God did not know about this gang up. Then when you look at the book of Genesis 47 from verse 15, 16, 17, 18, he said they're going to gather themselves together. He said, it's not from me. And no weapon forged against Tinubu shall prosper.
Everybody come and see. I say come and hear. I don't carry and come. Better information, superb advertisement. We no get it right far. Oh, to get update and get informed. Oh. Welcome to Celestial Half Hour. Celestial Half Hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.